"It's just a prank, bro." A phrase uttered by many annoying YouTubers as they act as if that magical phrase allows them to harass people consequence-free. But how many pranks have helped launch a rebellion? In the rich tapestry of medieval history lies a lesser known but intriguing tale of sibling rivalry. Having secured his dominion over the Kingdom of England following his decisive victory at the Battle of Hastings in 1066, William I, Duke of Normandy, ascended the throne as the first Norman King of England. His coronation marked the dawn of a new era, one characterised by the fusion of Norman and Anglo-Saxon cultures, laying the foundation for what would come to be known as the Anglo-Norman Empire. Central to the stability of William's reign were his progeny, 3 sons who would inherit his legacy and shape the course of history in their own right: Robert the eldest and heir apparent, William Rufus, who was 5 years younger, and Henry the youngest. Within the hallowed halls of royal court, tensions simmered between Robert, his father, and his brothers. Seen as lazy and easily manipulated, Robert was not granted the level of responsibility and power he felt he deserved. This caused significant tension between Robert and his brothers and his father. It was against this backdrop of familial discord that the events of the fateful day unfolded, a seemingly innocuous prank igniting the flames of fraternal rivalry. William Rufus and Henry grabbed the chamber pot and stood above Robert, who was playing dice with his friends. They took aim and emptied the contents upon Robert's head. The reaction was swift and fierce. Egged on by his compatriots, Robert's temper flared as he confronted his brothers. Yet, before the situation could escalate any further, the imposing figure of King William loomed large, and he used his royal authority to stop the quarrel. This did not quell Robert's anger though, as William refused to punish the 2 brothers for the prank, leaving Robert feeling aggrieved. Still seething, Robert and his friends planned their revenge. In the dead of night, Robert and his loyal adherents, fueled by wounded pride and seeking revenge for Defecate-Gate, hatched a daring scheme to seize the castle of Rouen. A brazen act of defiance aimed at asserting his independence from his father's shadow. However, their plans were thwarted by the vigilant eyes of the king's butler, the would-be rebels foiled in their bid for revenge. When the king found out about the rebellion, he swiftly moved to crush it, and Robert was forced to flee to Flanders to his uncle's court. Robert continued his rebellion there and raided the county of Vexin. Father and son eventually met in battle in 1079, with Robert injuring William, but he refused to kill him upon recognising the voice of his father. A peace was eventually brokered by Queen Matilda, Robert's mother, who had been secretly sending him money behind her husband's back. This peace lasted until William's passing in 1087. With the ascension of William Rufus to the throne, becoming William II of England, and Robert retaining his dukedom of Normandy, the stage was set for this fraternal rivalry to explode once again. The division of William the Conqueror's territories into 2 segments posed a challenge for nobles who owned land on both sides of the English Channel. Seeing Robert as the weaker of the 2, someone who the nobles could more easily hold sway, they supported Robert in another rebellion to unite the 2 kingdoms. The second rebellion also ended in failure, as Robert's forces were split in 2, his army in Normandy and his supporters in England. Unable to cross the channel due to bad weather, Robert's allies in England were left isolated and William II was able to defeat them, ending the rebellion in just a few months. In a show of leniency, William allowed Robert to keep his holdings as long as he renounced his claim on the English throne. In 1096, Robert set off to join the First Crusade, where he found success as a military leader and met his wife. While returning to Normandy in 1101, he learned that his brother and foe, William II, died, and his younger brother, the co-conspirator in the chamber pot plot, Henry, had taken the throne of England. Once again, Robert rebelled, and once again, he failed, forced once again to renounce his claim on the throne. Continued discord between the brothers led Henry to invade Normandy in 1106, and at the Battle of Tinchebray, the final chapter of this dynastic saga would unfold, as Henry confronted his elder brother Robert upon the battlefield. Henry won and Robert was imprisoned. Henry united Normandy and England again, and it stayed united for 100 years. Robert remained in prison for over 20 years until his death. I hope you enjoyed this episode of The Odd Historian. This is a brand new channel, so please comment on what you liked and what I could improve, and comment your bit of odd or lesser known history. See you next time.